being an avid golf fan, there are certain things you just want to see, certain places you just want to go. One of them being the home of TaylorMade Golf here in Carlsbad, California. Today I'm going to give you a guided tour of the Kingdom, the place where Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, Dustin Johnson and many more of the world's best players all get fitted for their golf clubs. Guys, make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you enjoy these videos, but now let's get up to the Kingdom and see exactly what is going on at TaylorMade HQ. So guys, here we are at the Kingdom at Carlsbad, home of TaylorMade. You can see it's quite an interesting place, lots of things on the wall that may be changing soon. There's a few things here we can't really talk you through just yet, or show you just yet, so I don't want to get in trouble, I'm not going to show you anything that I can't. First place is the locker room. So this is actually, I mean, it's probably one of the nicest locker rooms you'll be in if you are a golf fan. You'll see we have lots of coffee stations. Chris, we had a couple of coffees, didn't we, today? Already. We'll talk you through the food available as well, because that's part, yeah, this is probably the thing that everyone's come to see. So there's a bag there from a certain Mr. Tiger Woods. We all know who that is, and these are his practice balls in here as well. We're next to him just here. And then we've actually got another special guest with us who we'll say hello to in this video. I don't know if you guys know this gentleman here, but a friend of the channel, really get on with Andy. You can see lots of stuff to do and look at, lots of bags up here as well, major bags, Masters bags. They're all the bags from this year as well, which is really nice. There's actually a couple of bits of red wine as well, so we might chill out and kick back here a little bit later on, but moving on, we'll get back to some of the golf. So we were actually here yesterday, we were doing some fittings, and should we go over to the best bit, Chris?
Oh yeah.
Now, there's a few bits. Huh?
Oh, no,
Yeah, a few bits there, so you can see they're nicely branded as well. So I'll put them back because there's no little cups to get them. So in here is an indoor fitting area. So this is actually set up, it's really cool, it's set up the same range as here at the Kingdom. So you can see that on the screen there, that is the range. And this is something which I think is really interesting. Obviously, even though we are out here in California, you can still come inside, you can still get all your numbers. Here on GC Quad, is there anything that we can hit here just to have a go? They're all left-handed. Caters massively for the left-handed as well as the right. Let's just send one of these out here. So this is the range that we've got. We're going to show you outside in a minute. It's where I had my fitting yesterday for a lot of next year's product. Oh, I hit that really well. Nice little draw. And I'm actually swinging quite well at the moment. I feel like, how far has that one gone? That is 113 speed, 619 back, and a carry of 156. Quite nice. But the man of the moment is actually in the next room, because like I said, I had a fitting yesterday, which was really eye-opening and insightful. Let's go and speak to him and see what he made of it as well, because we had a couple of laughs. Perry, how are we?
Hey, what's up?
Are you well?
What's up? Good morning, yeah.
Perry, what is this room all about?
This is our spec room here. We're proud to offer instant gratification to all of our guests. So we fit you out there for a driver, we bring you in here, and we build it for you on the spot.
How did you feel like my fitting went yesterday?
Well, you know, when I asked you about your golf game, you failed to tell me that you were a stubborn golfer. So once we finally were able to get you in the right loft and the right setting, man, you hit it great.
Yeah, I felt like I was swinging okay, and I felt like, I mean, we'll not talk about Chris's numbers. That was quite...
Yeah, his numbers are a little bit fast.
No, they weren't. They're quite depressing. I can see you're a busy man, so thank you very much for your time yesterday as well.
Yeah, good.
Right. There's another room, guys, that I think Chris is going to show you, because Chris, this is your area, isn't it?
It is. It's a nice room down here. So a movable putting mat, all the putters in, as we can see here, past James's clubs.
So I did quite a lot of work in here yesterday with Arrow, and yeah, I felt like I learned a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. Let's see. So here, this is Andy Sullivan. This is the average golfer's numbers. Probably doesn't want us to see.
He probably doesn't want us to see them, but
I haven't seen anything. I'm not surprised. But a great setup here. Again, obviously, Arrow went through the setup. We used the numbers on the gear system, but then also, obviously, James was able to test all of these putters. I've ended up with obviously a new putter coming, James.
yeah, potentially. I mean, I've been putting really well. One of the big things that I learned from this was about loft. So we actually got on the system and we saw that my ball wasn't rolling quick enough. It was actually jumping a little bit off the face because for me I had too much dynamic loft. So we actually looked at de-lofting the putter by 2 degrees and that helped it roll a bit quicker. So I will get more of a consistent roll.
Yeah, going into a roll, and again we saw use a bit of technology, changed the loft on the putter, which is a thing you don't think about.
It was actually this one here. This isn't the kind of putter that I probably would go for, but that is the loft. And if you look actually, Chris, I'm going to have a go with this and just, you'll see that, I mean, if you come here and show us straight down at the ball, Chris, this looks like it's very, very, very de-lofted. So this looks very, very, very de-lofted. And a lot of people don't think that putters have loft on, but they generally have between 3.5 and 4 degrees. And you'll see just how consistent that roll was. The funny thing was I was holding a lot of putts in the session, but we were still like, well, how can we make this more consistent? How can we make you a better putter out on the golf course? And that was generally what we were saying. A lot of the times people think this place will just be about drivers and irons and 3-woods, when really it's more about, bit of a block there, more about scoring, more about improving your game, getting good at golf one way at a time. Little snippet there for our Get Good at Golf channel. So let's jump outside now and let's see exactly what else is going on. There's a few guys here getting fitted for next year's products. We're not going to delve too much into that because we're not allowed, but let's take a look out here and see what's going on. Is this the way? Don't want to get lost. So interestingly enough as well, we've been to the ball plant as well, the ball R&D department here in Carlsbad, and really interesting to see how they do so much development here at the Kingdom. So this morning we got here mega early because the guys who work on aerodynamics and work on ball flights have a machine where they can test the golf balls, but they only want to test them, is it less than 2 miles an hour wind? 2 miles an hour wind, so they have to get it really early just in case. There's not really a breath of wind here, but even if it's 3-4 miles an hour, that's going to play a huge part in what that golf ball does in the air. So I'll put that on screen now, really interesting to see. And then we went to the actual R&D department where there are lots of things we probably can't tell you, but a lot of things that we can show you where they actually look at how the aerodynamics of the dimples and they play a huge part in how far you hit the golf ball. And I couldn't believe how golf balls were made. I can't believe how they start off as just almost like a flubbery mould, and then they go through the process of heat treating and mixing those ingredients and layers together, almost like making a cake to make you the perfect golf ball. Jump out here, I know Andy's out here filming a few bits as well, so we're going to get him on and see just what he thinks of the facility as well. So you'll see this is the performance testing lab, so this is where they have the balls and things, but that's all finished now because it's a little bit too late. Guys out here testing. This is where kind of like Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, Dustin Johnson will all come to make sure their clubs are fitted perfectly for the year. Quite interesting place, really, really cool to see how the pros do get fitted. And if you recognise this because you saw it earlier on the indoor facility, so say if it did rain, they say out here in California you get 10 days of rain a year, but at least they are set up for that. There's a little indoor centre. But let's go and see how Andy's getting on up here as well. So guys, we have bumped into a friend of the channel and a friend of mine as well, Andy the Average Golfer. Andy, how are you?
I think I won't hit that ball just in case.
Well, show us one, come on. You're working hard on something. What a facility this is.
It's incredible.
Yeah?
It's just been, I mean, first of all, Carlsbad has been, and the whole thing has been good.
Yeah.
But the Kingdom is, I wish I could come here every day and do a bit of practice.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, for me, we got forecast rain as well, and there's
this is
nothing.
Just said to Emma now, it's like perfect conditions
Yeah.
for this.
So this is where Tiger Woods gets fitted, Dustin Johnson gets fitted, Rory McIlroy gets fitted.
Yeah.
Not quite average golfers that we're listing off, but for you as the famous average golfer, infamous you could say.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
How do you feel about this as a facility? Like it's
just, I mean, second to none, because I mean, have you filmed it inside?
we've showed them round, yeah. We've showed them the putter area, the indoor area.
Yeah.
Locker room.
In terms of technology, it's like state of the art, isn't it?
Yeah.
As I suppose you'd expect for them guys, but
Yeah.
for us to get a go and kitted out the same way or fitted out the same way.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Lots of interesting stuff we can't talk about just yet in there as well, so we'll not touch on that just yet.
Yeah.
But guys, we're going to get some more videos filmed with Andy while we're out here as well. I'm looking forward to that. So guys, thank you so much for watching The Kingdom, the place where the best players in the world get fitted. Andy shows a shot on that note. This is to end the video, mate, yeah.
Do you want the shank from earlier?
No. Well, if you want. Oh, there we go. Cheers, mate. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do smash that subscribe button if you do enjoy these kind of videos. Throw a like on the video as well, and then make sure you check out our new channel, Get Good at Golf, to help you get good at golf one day at a time. See you tomorrow. Oh, you can't get enough.